This day off, we get ready to get started. We're headed to Whitney Plantation, Juneteenth celebration. Good morning. And then we are going to figure it out after that. But we're getting ready to be the first time we rode since we've been in New Orleans. We'll get a chance to get another view of New Orleans. We got about a 35-mile ride, about 50 minutes thereabouts. And we're gonna carry you along with us. But actually what we get a chance to take a look at now, I told you about that $135 parking deck over there the other night. I'm getting ready to walk up in this $61 parking lot, and we're gonna see if there's any difference in parking spaces and cement. But there is a lesson in it though. There is a lesson. The lesson is challenge. Okay, let's take a look. Nah, I don't see any difference in this parking deck. I still see cement. I see parking spaces. I see cameras. And so, yeah, do your homework. That's all I'm saying. And right beside the hotel. Yeah, that's it. And so we get ready to hit it. Put some miles on these things today. Get some breeze on the knees, baby. So we're gonna as well, but there is a lesson in it. There's a lesson in it, challenge. So if you ever get, I learned a little on that experience. If you ever get in that situation, challenge that. Give them challenge it with your review of the hotel, and they will more than likely sometimes go back and adjust that rate. All right, so we get ready to hit it now. I'm not gonna hold you long. We get ready to put some miles on these things. Enjoy the last day we got to ride together, because tomorrow morning my brother and I will be heading back out to North Carolina, and these brothers from Texas will be on their way back to San Antonio, Killeen, Dallas, and Washington State. Now Washington, he gonna ride, he gonna. All right, YouTube, we made our way down to Whitney Plantation. It's Juneteenth celebration going on today. And we were coming out anyway, but then we found out it was Juneteenth celebration, which makes it all the more reason to come out and share. right, YouTube. We went through the gift shop, looked at a lot of good information. Now we're out on the grounds here of Whitney Plantation. I don't know where we're going, but trying to kind of see what's what. I think this right here, it's more stuff set up in each individual place. So this is, we're at the Juneteenth celebration. There's a lot of vendors set up. Ooh, the heat is set up too. Yeah, that heat is really set up. And so we're gonna go down and look at some of the exhibits, but in the not too distant future, we're gonna be coming back up here and talk to some of these people at these food trucks, make sure they're doing good today, make sure everything's going well with them. But we're gonna head down now to look at some more of Whitney Plantation. How you doing? How you doing, sir? All right. So we're gonna step in. And this here would be one of the housing or sleeping areas, or house, if you will. The best they had as far as the house. The bed has whatever blankets or whatever grass or hay or whatever they can grass. And this here, I'd imagine, would be, when I say I'd imagine, I can't even, so I'm not even gonna try to imagine what this room is. I guess whatever you want, the dining area, or just with the amount of people that were in the home, you'd probably guess that there were people sleeping in every corner they could find. And so this part here, I don't know how many, they have a fireplace, little box for killing wood. And on the other side, it is, how's it going? It is actually the exact same type of setup on this side of the room, with the exception of the table that's missing. And then out the back door, and there's a waterway, a small waterway outside the back door. So quite a bit of history on this day here on this tour. At the food trucks, baby, we found us. Look, all we've been doing since we have been in New Orleans is eat. But I'm telling you, they have really taken really good care of us down here. I mean, it costs a little penny, but they've really taken care of us. I just had some jumbo shrimp. One other thing I gotta get before I leave New Orleans is a beignet. We are pulling back out of here at about 4 o'clock in the morning, kickstands up. And we're going back down 10, back down, hit 95. We coming on back to North Carolina, baby. Got to go see my Juju. People, I'm going to finish carrying along with us on this day. It's humid out here, and it's hot out here. And so we're going to do our best to stick around for a while, and then we are going to make our way back over to New Orleans. But we were stuck at the hotel and around the hotel most of the day yesterday, but today is an absolutely beautiful day, and it has allowed us to get out here and make our way down to Whitney Plantation. And so not sure where we're going to leave here. We're going to close out New Orleans just like we closed out Memphis. We're going to close out New Orleans in grand fashion, get a chance to go ahead and see everything we could see while we're here. But it's just a blessing to be able to, in this day, to get out here on these tubes and make our way across this country. And so we're going to take you along with us. Do me a favor, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get the next few videos. This your boy Chosen, baby. We're gonna see what we're gonna make it do what it do. Peace. All right. We've done about all we're gonna do here at Whitney Plantation. We've got about all we're gonna get here at Whitney, and we're gonna make our way now to back into New Orleans. Okay, YouTube. What we did is we made our way back from Slidell down into New Orleans at City Park, and we finally made it to get some beignets. Have to get a hold to some beignets, and so we're going to get in this line here. We had an absolutely marvelous time here in New Orleans, and we'll pick you up in the morning. The morning kickstands up probably about 4 o'clock in the morning. We're going to get back out of here, baby. We're rolling. So we will talk to you in after a while. All right. YouTube, we are finishing up on this Memphis and New Orleans vacation for the year. This is the last video of that series. I posted all week, so my family back home could keep up with us while we're away. My biological brother Mike, and he come in from Killeen and rode with me to Tennessee, and then rode with me to we all rode together with the other guys from Texas. We all rode together to New Orleans and hung out down there. We had an absolutely amazing week. It was amazing in more than one respect, for me at least, in that I got an opportunity to see a part of the country that I had not seen, and to do it on twos, which is just that much more special. But in addition to that, I had an opportunity to reconnect with a really good friend and brother. I met him in 1989 to 90 thereabouts in California, at Fort Ord, California, and we separated ways in 92, I think it was, January of 92 in Fort Ord, California. And I had heard from him. We're on Facebook, acquaintances and friends on Facebook, but I had not had a really good in-person conversation with my brother since 1992. I was able to, when I was in Memphis, I reached out, and when I was leaving Memphis, and asked if he was still in the New Orleans area, and he responded right back and confirmed that he was, in fact, about 45 minutes outside of New Orleans. And so we were able to, before I left there, I was able to reconnect with my brother, brother Marvin Glover, out there in New Orleans, well, near New Orleans. And he, when I met him, the brother presented me with a book that he has written. It's called The 3 Ps of People Development, and I just took a quick glance at the book, just so I can shout it out during this closing of this video. But I'm going back and do the full read, because it touches a lot of what I have always thought about and said, as just in looking at the initial review of the book. And I realized that we have some similar understandings as well of what it means to be a leader and what it means to look out for your people. I've often told people many bad employees or substandard employees are not hired, they're made. They're made because we don't properly equip them, give them the tools that it takes and that they need to do the job, and motivate them by giving them the opportunity to flourish while they're there. And so I'm going to go back and give this book a full read, the 3 developments of people, 3 Ps of people development: praise, pay, and position, by Marvin D. Glover. And I think you can go look for it. I think it may be on Amazon. I think he said they now have picked it up in Walmart. The 3 Ps of people development. And I have this book, a picture of this book on the page as well. See the book itself. And also he is a consultant out there in that area, as well as a caterer / chef / caterer, from my understanding. And so I know he sent me a picture of some wings that they were doing the other day for a car show. Man, them things look good. But we were on our way back out of New Orleans at the time. So let's just get a quick recap of yesterday. I wanted to do a one more video, but we're not going to be able to, because my brother and I left New Orleans at 4:30 yesterday morning. We had a decent ride to, we got stuck on a bridge outside Biloxi, Mississippi, for about an hour due to an accident and an accident scene cleanup, which took quite some time. And so we sat there. That took an hour out of our ride. When we left that morning, our intention was to do the Saddle Sore Challenge, 1,000 miles in 24 hours. So we struck out at 4:30 in the morning, thinking we were going to be well on our way, and we were. Even with the delay from the accident, we still made it to Lake City, Florida, in a few hours, and we were there by just at 1 o'clock. Okay, now this is where we began to understand why they call this the Saddle Sore Challenge. Although the saddles weren't quite sore at that point, it then became very challenging. It rained and stormed. There was thunderstorm, and it rained very pretty much from there until we got into Georgia. And when we got into Georgia, we ran into a pretty good thunderstorm with rains and blowing rains and the winds, and the rains were blowing to the side. You know, that's one of those good storms when the rain starts coming in leaning like a pimp. And so we made our way off the road until we had to ride in that for about 15 miles till we can get off the road. And so it put us kind of having to slow up on our challenge. So we really weren't focusing at that point on the speed of the challenge, but more so making sure we got the miles of the challenge. So fast forward, now we come back through Georgia, we hit South Carolina, the rain slacks, the rain dissipates, and then it eventually goes away. The roads dry up and allows us to go ahead and twist those throttles and get on down the road. Make our way into North Carolina, to Lumberton, North Carolina, and realize when we get to Lumberton that had we just come straight home at that point, we would have come up about 40 miles shy of the challenge. Almost 2 o'clock in the morning, 40 miles shy of your goal, and we left at 4:30, so we have to finish this challenge by 4:30. So what do? We rode up, anyone familiar with the area, we rode up 95, hit Fayetteville, got gas in Fayetteville so they could track the miles, and then come back home. So we got 25 miles going into Fayetteville and 66 miles coming back home. So we made the trip, and hopefully, when all is said and done, we will have logged on just yesterday from 4:30 yesterday morning to 3:30 on this morning, about 1,040 miles. But that was due to the storm. Had it not been for the storm, we could have done it in a lot quicker time than that. But we just wanted to make sure we were that close to the challenge. There's no way rider thought process we could not do the challenge on yesterday. We was already traveling 900 miles anyway. And so YouTube, it has been an absolutely amazing week. I want to say thank you for those who have reached out. Nomadic Tank, thank you. Chappie, who reached out and while I was away just to check in. So brothers, we certainly appreciate you guys out there watching over us. But thank you all so much for what you're doing. So I'm going to take a rest for a day or two. And so, yeah, I know y'all want me to rest anyway. I'll take a rest for a day or two, and then I'll be back at you in just a few days. YouTube, you've been outstanding. I love you guys. I appreciate you doing what you do. Appreciate your support of the page. Appreciate your prayers more so than anything else, because they go a lot farther than anything else you can do. It's your boy. I'm going to sleep. Peace.